which one would you choose? This one or this one? What a silly question, you say. They both look the same, so does it matter? What if I told you that this one is organic, but this one is not? What would your choice be then? But this one is more expensive. This one is cheaper. My name is Tatiana, and today in my speech, I want to convince each of you to always choose organic, especially when it comes to produce, dairy, and meat. There are many reasons why to choose organic, even though it's slightly more expensive. Let's talk about some of them, but first, let's establish what is organic. To be certified as organic, products must meet standards set by the country in which they are sold. So for the United States of America, those standards set by the United States Department of Agriculture, or USDA for short. And in Natural Organic Plan, published in October 2002 on USDA.org, it is said that organic is a labeling term that indicates that the food or other agricultural product has been produced and processed using approved methods. I did some research and I want to focus just on a few of those methods. When it comes to produce and crops, the big one is that they have to be raised on the soil that's free of synthetic pesticides and fertilizers for at least 3 years. When it comes to animals and poultry, those animals have to be raised in living conditions accommodating their natural behavior, like the ability to graze on pasture. They have to be fed 100% organic food, and they cannot be administered any hormones or antibiotics. When it comes to multi-ingredients that labeled organic, it gets very complicated, but I think the big one is that they cannot have any artificial colors or preservatives. So now we established what is organic. Let's talk about the reasons why I think each of us should choose organic. And one of the main big reasons is, of course, and for me personally, is health. In an article posted on New York Times and written by Ronnie Rabin in September of 2018, she mentions a French study that monitored 70,000 adults, and the study found that adults who ate specifically only organic produce had 25% less cancers versus the ones who ate organic or not organic, just any food. 25% less. And in particular, we're talking about lymphoma and breast cancer. For me, it's a big number. If I can reduce my chance of getting cancer by 25%, it's great, because my family already has history of cancer. Another big one, of course, it's nutrition. And in the article posted on onlyorganic.org in September of 2019, says that organic food has 50% more omega-3 fatty acids. It has more vitamin C, iron, magnesium, and phosphorus. And as I mentioned before, there is no antibiotics in dairy, which is a big one. If those reasons are not big enough for you, another reason why to choose organic is climate change. Organic farming helps to pull carbon dioxide out of atmosphere. And if we switch completely to organic produce, we could sequester more than 100% of current annual CO2 emissions with switch to organic agriculture practices. Another big one, and this one is according to according to 15 Reasons to Eat Organic, posted also on onlyorganic.org, is water. Organic farming protects streams and lakes from toxic runoff from non-organic farming. So that's a big one. Those reasons are big. But where should I start, you say? If you convince me that it will improve my health, that it will help conserve and make our water cleaner, it would help with our climate change. Where should I start? Well, I personally I think you should start with at least focusing on eating organic produce. And where you start is you want to look for a label. All organic products has this USDA organic label, which is very important, means that it was approved by USDA. And the most important, I probably would say, you need to focus on what's called dirty dozens. Those products has the most amount of pesticides in them. Number one is strawberries, then spinach, kale, nectarines, apples, grapes, peaches, cherries, pears, tomatoes, celery, and potatoes. So if I want to start to eat organic, I would focus on those 12 first and make sure when you go to grocery store, you know your dirty dozen and you at least pick those food to be completely organic, USDA approved. So those are just some reasons why I think each of us should really focus on eating organic. It's very important, it's very beneficial for our planet, and trust me, even though you spend a little bit more at the end, the benefits really overweigh the money you spend on it. Thank you.